episode. Hey, y'all.
She's newborn.
Hey, I know. She was birthed at 7:58 in 2:23 on a Friday.
It's 7:56.
Oh.
It's okay. You're
Awkward.
close enough.
Oh, wait. Yeah, you're so right. Okay. Well, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Hi, everyone. I'm Arie.
I'm Kai.
This is UGIS.
UGIS podcast. Woo! Okay. Awesome. Oh my God. Me and Arie have been thinking about making a podcast for so long.
She's been in the works for a couple months.
We were cooking in the kitchen, and that's fine to say, right?
We were cooking in the kitchen?
Yeah, as women.
As women. Oh.
Like, no. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. So we literally this is serious, guys. We came up with topics, and just as like 20 girls in their 20s as college students, and yeah.
I feel like we should explain what UGIS means for those who don't understand.
Yeah.
So UGIS is actually an acronym.
We kind of stole with this.
We kind of borrowed.
We borrowed.
We kind of borrowed from Pen 15.
Yeah, Pen 15. We love Pen 15.
We love Pen 15.
That's our vibe.
Yeah. If you guys didn't know, we're actually Anna and Maya.
Yeah, they based it off of us, like our life.
They like saw us in a grocery store, and they were like,
these bitches
that
need
needs
to have
be
a
a
show.
TV pilot.
Yeah. But UGIS stands for Ugliest Girls in School, and it was just that's just our vibe. Like, I don't think that's
it's really our vibe.
Yeah,
it's so our vibe.
Yeah.
So
That
you're an
sounds
ugly
so
girl in
bleak,
school.
yeah. Okay,
Welcome.
like it's because to be fair, it's not just like, oh, we're ugly. It's just more of like people.
It's more like what it feels like.
Yeah, people
I
hate
think
us
having
because
the
they ain't us.
essence. Yeah.
And that's why they call us ugly, because they're jealous. And that's Anna and Maya too. Like, no, because we and Arie are the same level of delusional.
Yes.
And so we were like, we need to implement that in our podcast, and here we are. We're
like
here.
there's just too much. Like, what are we gonna do with it?
Yeah, and yeah, we should talk a little bit more about us too, huh?
I'm so bad at talking about myself.
Okay, wait, well, no, like in the sense of like we're roommates.
Yeah, we're roommates. Okay, we actually go way back.
We go really. It's
elementary school.
Weird. It's crazy. Yeah, our journey was
like prehistoric old.
Yeah, and we never once like before coming here, we're like we vaguely just like, yeah, let's be roommates, but we never grew up being like, oh yeah, that she's gonna be my roommate.
Oh, not at all.
Not at fucking all. Not all.
We just had very different vibes growing up. And we were in very different like social circles.
And like it's crazy because she just like lives 5 minutes away.
Yeah, I completely forgot that I lived that close to you.
We were really just around the same radius, and it wasn't like we had like a fallout or anything. We just had different circles, and it was like cool, like we weren't really like
no bad intent or anything. Like,
yeah.
I think that just happens when you grow up. Like, we were definitely friends in elementary school.
Yeah.
But then, like, middle school, like, we just...
Yeah, well, we would be, like, saying hi sometimes.
We were cordial.
Yeah. But it's crazy how, like, just, like, the universe really just pushed us together, because the only reason why me and Arie really just got to talking again was because of, she started working where I work. And then, yeah. And then... again, here we are in the same room as roommates.
Over 300 miles away from home.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, that's...
yeah, from our hometown. Yeah. We really, like, just committed to the bit. I literally was like, oh, so where are you, like, applying?
No, you're dead ass. We really committed to the bit.
Yeah.
Because, like, when we said it, I was like, oh, there's no way. Yeah. Like, that's probably not going to happen.
Just for fun. We were just, like, talking
just for
about
shits and giggles,
yeah.
we would, like, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
Like, one shift, I was all like, so where are you applying to? And she was all like, I think, like, I'm going to stay nearby. Maybe Monterey Bay, too. And I was like, how about Fullerton? I bullied her. I literally bullied her. I was all like, well, if you move to Fullerton, we can like room together, and I think you should do it.
No, you did.
Actually, I wasn't really bullied.
No, you kind of like coerced me because I think before Fullerton, I was like dead set on like, oh, I'm probably gonna apply to like Northridge. That's probably gonna be like the only SoCal school I applied to. Mm-hmm. And then you said Fullerton, and I was like, oh,
you're like you didn't. I don't think you knew what Fullerton.
I had never fucking heard of Fullerton ever. So then I went home and I like did a little Google search.
Yeah.
And then I was like, their program's not that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it ended up
yeah,
working
she
out.
gave it a shot because I was all like, do it. I hypnotized her in the middle of the shift. When you get home, you're gonna look at CSUF and
it fucking worked.
Yeah, it worked. I did some black magic. I'm just kidding.
She did. She actually
I did. No, I did not. Okay. So that's that. That's us. Oh, and when we say like we have a history, wait, you did already mention that, huh?
We go way back. Yeah. We go way back. But I think what I'll say, living with you now, like, and we've already talked about this so many times, we're very like, we're similar in certain ways, but we're very different. Yeah. But it's like so yin and yang. Like it's really
our synergy is really good. Like, I don't know. I've been thinking about it too. Like, I'm literally like, oh my god, when is our like big fight happening? Because I'm scared.
About that?
That's gonna happen. Like, eventually it's gonna happen.
We're gonna fight.
We're gonna have like one big fight. I know it's gonna happen. But like
that's so sad.
But like we're not gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a fight, and then we're gonna make up, and then it's fine.
I could see us, having differences. I've never had like a big fight with anyone, to be honest.
I don't know.
I'm very surprisingly, if something like bothers me, and I feel like because we live together, I would confront you about it. Like, I don't think I would let it like sit and fester.
Yeah, I think it's more of like our fight would happen if we're both hella tired. And then I don't think it would be like a big fight, but it's more of like we'd just be like petty to each other, like snarky because we're both tired. I feel like morning when I woke up laughing. Tell me, oh my god, I was so offended. I'm just a girl. Tell me why I dropped something in the morning, because like I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, like I didn't set my alarm. I have to start getting ready for work, so I accidentally dropped my earbuds. This girl wakes up. She looks at me and starts laughing. She bursts. I'm not even starts. It's bursts out laughing. Remember. She bursts out laughing, and then what made it worse was she went, "Sorry, Kai," and then went back to bed. And I sat there and I was like, "Did she just fucking laugh at me?"
I did a drive by.
Like she was laughing hella hard, and then she just knocked out. And I was like, what the fuck just happened right now? And then it blew my mind.
That stuck with you. That stuck with you the whole day. She came home and she was like, I'm mad at you.
Yeah, well, I forgot. And then she was all like, did I laugh this morning? And I was like, oh my god, you did. And I'm mad now. I was like, I was going to text you too. I'm mad at you. Just so like, you'd be like.
Just to fuck with me.
Yeah. Because I was like, ain't no fucking way this bitch really just laughed at me. I just went back to bed in peace. And then I'm doing my makeup and I'm hurrying, so I wasn't listening to anything. And I just hear laughter again. And I look over, dead asleep. She's laughing out loud. I said, I need to get the fuck out of here. I literally hurried my makeup and I ate my breakfast at the dinner table. Not in here.
Oh my god.
Well, I also was kind of hurrying. But I was literally like, oh my god, that creeped me the fuck out. I was like, oh my god.
That's like, that's like the second time I've done that, like in one day. I think there was another time. I remember this one because I don't remember that. I remember like I laughed in my sleep, and you were on your bed, and I woke up, and I was like, I just had a funny dream or something like that. And then I went back
she
to
just
sleep.
Full on went like I just had the funniest dream, and I was like, yeah, what was it? But then she went back to sleep, and I was all like, okay. Don't fucking tell me. And now I'm like curious. And she just like, again, another drive-by, like she's just a master at them. And I was like, and also this morning, again, back to that thing where she was laughing. I remember looking at her and I see her that she's sleeping, but I was also afraid because I'm like, is she just having a really vivid dream? Should I wake her up? No, she was just like no one just laughs like that and thinks
she was having a good chuckle.
Yeah, she was just she guffawed. And that really took me. I literally, I sat there and I was all like, she's playing with me. Because the way she laughed sounded like she was awake. So I was like, oh my God, she's just playing with me. You know when you get the giggles when you pretend to sleep?
No.
What? No, like when you're a kid and then like my mom used to check if I was actually sleeping, and when she would check, I remember it. I would start to laugh whenever I was actually awake.
You're faking it?
Yeah, because I'm like thinking about how silly this shit is. I don't know. I could not sit there and pretend to sleep. I would start giggling. I'm like, oh my God, this is so bad. I'm being so so evil right now. And that made me giggle. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. But that was, yeah.
We just had to bring that up.
Yeah, that was a really big.
If that doesn't explain our dynamic, I really don't know what does.
Yeah. Ari's a night owl, and I'm kind of a morning person.
You're so a morning person.
Yeah, I've been better at that too. Before I was starting to lack and not be, I would like cut it close to like I really have to get up, but now I've been like pretty good at getting up at 6 and stuff.
No, I noticed that, yeah, because you naturally wake up 6, 7 a.m.
No, that I was really, really, really lucky because I didn't have my alarm, but I woke up. It's funny because if I don't have my alarm, I always wake up, but the thing is, I'll always be like, oh my God, why do I feel well rested right now? Why? And then I'll look.
You get a good night's sleep and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, something's wrong. Something is wrong. Something sinister is afoot right now. And I'll look and it's always no alarm set. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. It was because of that. And so.
One of the things we wanted to talk about this year's ins and outs. So, Kai.
Oh, do you want to go first or should I go first?
You go first.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you said you needed time to think, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me hear yours.
Okay. I think this first in is a given. It's an obvious.
Okay.
It should be on everyone's ins list, to be honest. Almonds.
Oh.
Listen to me. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing you out.
I love a good nut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me too.
Not your kind of nut.
But okay.
Almonds.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't already, you need to go to Target and get the glazed almond donuts. It sounds fucking crazy, but they're so good. And also, like, I've been having like don't look at me like that. This is it's my ins and outs. My ins and outs.
Glazed.
My glazed donut almonds, they're so good. So the honey lavender ones and the smokehouse ones.
Oh yeah, the smokehouse ones.
They kind of ate. Yeah, they were really good.
I mean, I do like almonds. I think they're good, and I also got some from Korea, and those are really fire. By the way, if you're ever in Korea, get the Korean almonds. They know what they're doing.
Was that those matcha ones?
Yeah.
We brought home. Those were
really
good.
Fire. Yeah, they know what they're doing. But they're definitely, if you're trying to eat almonds to like be healthy and stuff, don't do that then because it's very sugary. But I agree. I can see that.
Okay, almonds are my in.
Okay. Do an out.
An out? Oh my God, wait. I feel like I don't have a whole lot that I like actually stuck with. Like I gave myself a list of my outs for the year. Like one was fast food, which we broke today.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've been breaking that. There were a couple others. I don't know. You go.
Okay. What, should I do an in or out?
Start with your in.
Okay, my in is, should I be serious or like kind of little funny? Excuse me.
That balanced it out. You can do serious.
Oh shit. Okay. So my in is to be more of an advocate for myself and to stop being such a spineless people pleaser.
Period.
But that is an out. Well, it's kind of
No, that's your in.
Yeah. That's my in, to advocate for myself. Like there's some power in sticking up for yourself. I remember when I was back in the Philippines, I had this moment where this lady tried to cut me in line. And usually the way that I would be is that I would kind of just let it go, whatever. It's just going to be a couple more minutes before it's going to be my turn again. But I had waited there already for a little bit. So I just went and kind of asked the lady in the cashier, like, oh, is that where the line is? And then the lady that was, you know, the attendant was like, oh, like telling the other lady, like, oh, she was in line first. So that was such a powerful moment for me. And I was like, you know what? There is such, like, there is good things that come with, you know, it's not always going to have to be a confrontational thing. Yeah. You know, I wasn't trying to be aggressive. I wasn't confronting. It was just a question. And there's a power to that, and it doesn't always have to be such a negative thing. And I thought of being an advocate for yourself meant to impose on others, but it's more of just not being sorry for taking up space anymore. Period.
I think it's, and I was just having this conversation with someone else too. I know we've talked about it, but I don't think you shouldn't compromise your comfort for somebody else's comfort.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's honestly what it means to be an advocate for yourself.
Yeah. And there was another thing that I was thinking about too. I've been more actively not saying sorry. That sounds like an asshole thing to say, but it's more of like, I stop saying sorry when it's unnecessary. Yeah. Instead, if like, for example, instead of saying sorry I made you do this, I would rather just say thank you for doing this for me.
Exactly.
And that's a small way, or even a big way, to kind of shift that mindset that I've been having for like 22 years now.
Yeah. I think a lot of women think like that. I don't know if I've ever met a man that like overly apologizes. Yeah. I'm sure there are some. Yeah. But I think it's like in the nature of like being a woman, like you're just so apologetic sometimes for like not
for just being
perfect.
Yeah. And like just even being there, like you have a right to be there. You don't have to apologize for being there. You know. So just a lot of other things to unpack there. Okay, do you have an out now?
Line cooks.
Line cooks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I work at a restaurant. The people don't know this. I work at a restaurant that we're not going to name.
Yeah, and they all like all the line cooks are
they're questionable. Obsessed. No, they're not even. Okay, there's one specific line
He's going to hear this somehow.
You know, he won't. He can't speak English. There's a line cook at the job that I work at, and almost everyone there in the kitchen is predominantly Mexican, and they don't entirely speak English. This one line cook specifically literally does not speak a lick of English, and like has just persisted since like my second day there.
To hit on her.
Yeah, and like they were all kind of like ganging up on me because I didn't want to go out with
pressure her. Leave her alone.
So that's my out. Line cook men, stay away from them. Yeah, don't talk to the cooks in the back unless you absolutely know that. Or you need free food. I mean, like if you can find a good balance, I think then that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my out. What's your out?
My out.
Yeah.
My out is. And I'm serious about this. My out is, if you're gonna fucking cough, don't cough like you're trying to cough a lung out. Okay, there are other people around you. If you're gonna cough, try to cough into your arm.
Yeah.
Why are you coughing out into the air? We literally had COVID.
And sneezing.
Yeah. Well, okay.
No. I know. Listen, if you're in public, cover your damn nose.
Yeah.
There was this girl where we were at the thrift store today.
They were coughing and
you heard her? I heard her all the way across the store. I'm like, damn, bitch.
It's really that bad. And I'm like, have we learned nothing in our years of quarantine?
Yeah. You guys just wear masks. If you're sick, just wear a mask.
Yeah. If you're going to cough, what's out is coughing without covering your mouth. You are not 5.
Do the iPad kid cough.
Like you're nasty. You're 21 coughing into the air like you're 5 right now, and you even look.
It's not a flattering face. Yeah. When you cough, you like cover that up.
Yeah. Okay. No one wants to see that. Okay. An N.
Kimchi. I like that all my ends are all like food.
But like it's like probiotics, not even just kimchi.
It's just
like
straight. Yeah. Okay. So I recently found out, and some of you may think I'm stupid for this. I didn't know that yogurt was like a really strong probiotic. And I found out that like 90% of my diet is probiotics.
Yeah. Yeah. Like every time she comes home, guys, she goes, I need to use the restroom. I need a shit. I'm like, oh, hello. Okay. And then she's in there.
You too.
She's cooking up something in there. Yeah. Something's brewing in there. She makes a deposit for like 50 minutes. And then she goes, okay, I am done. And then we get to talk about what she did while she was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so maybe partially it's my out to like balance my diet so I'm not constantly eating probiotics.
Okay, so it's okay, in is balance.
In is balance.
Out is over probiotic diet.
Overly probioticing it up. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Overly probioticing it up. Okay.
Okay. What's your
you have to get an out.
Oh, I have an
oh no, that was in and out. In and out. Yeah, we just had that.
Yeah.
Okay, mine. Oh, I just rizzed.
She just shot right up.
Yeah, like Dracula. Okay, in reading books in public. Out interrupting someone when they're fucking reading.
This sounds personal. What happened to you?
Because tell me why I'm outside enjoying the sun rays. I'm actually sweating at that point because it was really hot, and it's like, why did I fucking sit out in the sun? But I was sitting there and I'm like enjoying my book. It's getting interesting, and then I see a pair of shoes in the corner of my eye. And if you go to Fullerton, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I hear this grating voice and a hand. I see a hand and hand wave. And I'm like, oh, this bitch is trying to fucking talk to me. I pull one earphone. I'm literally, like when you see someone book, headphones on, looking at said book, don't interrupt them. There's no signal saying, please talk to me. So this move when I graciously, generously put my earphone to the side and I look up and she goes, hi, hello, would you be interested in joining a Bible study? Ooh, I am not a violent person, but I've never wanted to curb stomp someone. I am in the middle of my book. This in the middle of my book. By the way, I'm reading A Court of Silver Flames, okay? I'm in the middle of smut, lady.
You guys
are talking to me about the Bible.
This is a very immersive experience for Kai when she's reading. I can't tell you how many times I am minding my business with my back turned, scrolling on TikTok, getting my fill, and I hear this smallest, faintest giggle, and then a bed stomp, and it just and then the most malice laugh ever.
Yeah. And then either that or sniffling.
Or the sniffling. Were you
I was crying.
Yeah.
I was crying.
I wasn't even fazed by it at that point.
Yeah. That's just how I'm a very
she's in it.
Yeah. I'm a very empathetic person, even to people that don't fucking exist, characters that don't exist. But yeah, this person is interrupting me. I'm in the I am knee deep in some smut. This is some Sarah J. Maas. She is my Jesus. She writes it to a T, and this girl is trying to get me into Bible study, do Bible group. I'm like, and my favorite thing to do, guys, I don't know, anyone that goes to Fullerton already knows what I'm talking about. The cult Bible study.
Oh my God, they'll get you. They'll get you anywhere. They'll get you when you least expect it.
Exactly. When you get too relaxed, they know, and they will attack. Yeah, so I was like, and it's funny too, because side note, that day I was all like, I wonder how long it's gonna take before someone's gonna bother me about that. And I was already like, by the time that she already did, I had gone too relaxed, because I was like, oh, okay, it's already been an hour or two and no one's bothered me, so I'm gonna be fine now. But anyway, I always like to do this tactic just to because I'm a little mean, and then usually I'm not, but I'm so fed up with them that I go, what? Just so they had to repeat themselves. And I'm like, no, And then they still try, by the way. They always are like, well, if you want to make more friends. Da, da, da. No. I didn't go to college to make more friends.
We're here for a degree.
We're here for a degree. Sorry. Okay, bye. And then she kept talking to me, and she was talking about my keychain and da 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 da. And I was like, ooh, if this girl doesn't leave, I am in some smut right now. You just blue balled me. You cock. Okay. You need to leave. You need to leave. That's my out. That is my out. She is my out. Anyone in that Bible cult, if you hear me right now, do not talk to me. Do not talk to me, because no, I can't say that.
No, say it.
No. That sounded so scared. I sounded so scared because
you're like, are they in the room with us? Like, no, you're okay.
No, because it's just so heinous and evil to say.
But they need to hear it.
No! Oh my god, guys, sorry. It's because, like, I watch too much Emergency Intercom, and, like, in some ways, I am a lot like Drew, where I just don't realize the shit that I say is kind of out of pocket. I was gonna be like, don't fucking talk to me, because if your family mysteriously dies in a fire, don't look at me. No, that's so horrible. Oh my god,
that just jumped. Like, you just leaped over so many things to get there. That escalated. But you know what? I think that would do the trick. I think that's the takeaway from today is, like, if you don't want
advocate for yourself.
Advocate for yourself and tell someone you want their family to die in a fire.
Threaten them.
Someone's bothering you? Threaten them.
Threaten them. Don't, the guys, don't take this seriously, please.
No, take it very seriously.
I'm like having remorse for even thinking that on the Good Friday. I had meat, by the way. Whoever's Catholic out there.
I'm not. So.
Yeah. I said
I'll endorse it.
Okay, you're in and out.
My in and out. Let me find one that's like not food. A lot of them are food. Okay.
That's fair. You're getting better at your eating habits.
I am getting better at my eating habits.
But what were you saying?
Movie screenings.
Oh, yeah, you have been
I
going
love a good
lot,
movie screening.
Yeah.
We get, when you go to CSUF, you get,
cheaper tickets.
Actually, no. Well, not like cheaper tickets, like, I don't know if you have to be like in the film department.
I think you have to be in the film. I don't get those emails.
Okay, well, as a perk of my major, we get emails for free tickets to like movie screenings. Mm-hmm. And I have been on top of that.
Yeah.
I've been on top of it. It's like so much fun just to like go when you're seeing something early.
And it's free.
Yeah. Although the last one I did get COVID there, so.
Oh.
Maybe like wear a mask when you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't understand how people go out when they're still sick. Stay home, please. I get if you need to like go to work, go to school, whatever. But if you're going to a movie screening.
Yeah, that should put me off. Like I went to go see Night Swim and it wasn't even good and it gave me COVID. Like
okay.
PSA.
Yeah. Night
Swim literally gave me like a
Did that come out already?
Yeah, it came out and it probably got taken out of theaters real quick.
Yeah, it did not even make any noise.
It was so bad. It was so bad. Like I thought, okay, you know what? I'll be fair. What was the movie I just saw that was like way worse? Madam Web. Madam Web was like, I cannot tell you how angry I walked out of the theater. I have never walked out of a movie and felt like it had no redeeming qualities. At least Night Swim had some redeeming qualities. Like, the actors were kind of good, you know, like there was a structure.
It's hard for her to hate a movie. Like
it's hard for me to hate a movie.
We watched Waves and I was pissed off, but she was still even like, oh, like it's not that bad. Like it's okay. There's some things that were good.
I could kind of see.
And I said no.
Yeah. You were.
I was really mad. Yeah,
that's how I walked out of Madam Web.
Yeah.
So I have this thing where I don't watch trailers to movies because I feel like they don't know how to do trailers nowadays. And I don't like having an entire spoiler given to me in the trailer. I feel like it makes it way too obvious to figure out what's going to happen. Exactly. So I didn't watch any of the trailers to Madam Web. Sat there, first 5 minutes of the film, I'm like, oh my god. Like, is this a joke?
Like,
comical zooms. office zooms happening while they're in like
that would take me out.
The Amazon forest looking for spiders. I was like, what are we on right now? Like, did we just like not have another take? Did we fuck over the editors? Like, is that why they had to use this? Like, what's going on?
Someone pissed off someone in the editing team.
Yeah, someone got underpaid.
Someone's like, fuck this shit. Someone cut budget and was like, we're gonna have 3 people working on the editing. And
oh my god! Day. Someone must have been like, I lost the SD card. Yeah, we can only use some of these takes.
And then, not even to mention, like, some of, like, I think Dakota Johnson thought she was gonna be part of the Marvel universe.
They all thought they were gonna be. You know, she fired her whole entire team after that.
What?
She fired her. They totally misled her on what that movie was gonna be. I feel so bad for everyone in that production.
Damn.
It was literally the worst movie I've ever seen.
Damn, that's a shit show. Yeah,
that's a shit show.
I mean, even just like from promos when they would like show snippets of the actresses talking about it, it's just like, okay, it feels like they know certain aspects of like what the superhero is, but they don't know the story. So what's going on? Like, they don't even know. It just gave me the impression they don't know
their source material.
That no source material. Like, they just don't know.
They totally don't.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like too there was like no regard to like implement things from the comics, because there's literally an interview where Dakota Johnson is like verbatim talking about the way Cassie is in the comics and how she's not like that in the film, and I'm like, dang, that's pretty bad.
That's really bad. Yeah. What's the whole point of like adapting it to film? You know?
It was it was upsetting. But all that to say, it's really hard for me to hate a movie, and that movie is at the top of my fucking list.
Yeah. That was her Roman Empire.
That's my Roman Empire.
Of the year.
Like, I can't get over how bad it was.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm going to try and watch it with my boyfriend and see how it goes.
You should pirate it. I wouldn't watch it for free. I mean, I wouldn't pay for it.
I would probably pay for it where it's like empty, so me and my man can just laugh really loud and make fun of it out loud. Yeah. That would be fun. Okay. And then what was your out to that?
What was my out? You know what? Madam Web. Web was my out. Yeah.
In was what was in movie
screenings.
Out Madam Web.
Watch the trailers before you go.
That's the whole movie already. Right?
Let me watch Lisa Frankenstein. If you're going to go to a movie screening, please watch Lisa Frankenstein.
I need to watch that.
So good.
I hear good things about that one.
I absolutely love Cody Diablo. Or Diablo Cody, my bad. And then Zelda Williams, who directs it. It's like, there's a lot of women on that production team.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. And I also am inclined to see it because my Filipina queen, she's not my Filipino queen, but there's a Filipina half-white actress on there. She was really popular in the Philippines, so I'm like, oh my god, yay, at least, you know, some representation. But can't be a hater, gotta take what I can get. So I want to see it.
She ate that roll up.
Yeah, she was a pretty like,
she's a
supporting
main character. Yeah.
Oh, she was a main character, like
pretty much, yeah.
Supporting, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, she was a character that was on screen quite a lot, huh?
She has to do with like the resolution of the film as well.
Oh wow, okay.
She's definitely like a prominent character.
Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. I'm more inclined to see it. Yeah. All right, next topic. Let's do most humbling experience you've had. You had a hard time, but I think one I can think about. Can we even talk about this?
What?
When you woke up the first week, or the first month.
Oh, I know what you're gonna talk about. Yeah, that was okay.
That is a humbling experience. That was humbling. I feel like, yeah.
You know what? I can't rehash that personally.
You have to. It's your humbling experience, not mine.
Are we talking about the same one? When I like started up. Do you not remember? Wait, which one are you talking about?
Girl, the first month you were here. And then you're like, oh no. On your neck.
Oh!
Yeah, that's your humbling experience.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I was talking about something else.
What were you talking about?
When my abandonment issues kicked in, that one day you were leaving. We had only been living together for like 2 months.
But that one was fair.
No, that was so sad. I was like, up in the morning, as she always is. She was getting ready to leave, like, go to the store or something.
Yeah, it wasn't like a school.
No, it wasn't even like school. Like, I was laying down, and as she was about to, I don't know how I sensed it in my sleep, as she was like putting her hand on the door handle, I literally shot up out of bed and I said, "Where are you going?"
Yeah. That's scared. I was so scared. I was like, to the grocery store. I thought I was in trouble. That scared me.
I think about that a lot. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, no, she shot up and she was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "Oh." Because she sounded like she has been awake for a while. And I was all like, whoa, this is crazy. Was she just lying there?
It was like full clarity in my, my voice. And then I just was like, okay. And then I went back to bed.
Yeah. She just went, okay. And then I was like, oh. Nice.
Oh. Okay, but that wasn't the humbling experience Kai was talking about. So what Kai is referring to. With my first week moving here, there were a couple of parties going on in the area that we live in. They're pretty common. I think this was the first one I went to. I wasn't even going to go. I went with our other roommate. And then we got pretty drunk.
Oh, my God.
And
I slept through all of this, by the way.
She did. Wow. I'm, like, recalling this whole night.
Yeah. What's crazy is, like, sorry, side note. I was literally, like, on a call. Because I think at that time I was still, like, really clingy to my man. And I was on a call with him, and I'm sleeping, and the reason why I can, like, corroborate the story is my man was like, yeah, I heard all of this going down, and you were still sleeping. And I was like, oh, my God, how was I, like, that tired? But anyway, keep going.
Oh, my God. Okay, so basically, I was pretty drunk, hanging out with my roommate. We were at the party, and then this man comes up to me. I should say this, like, child. He comes up to me, and basically he's just chatting my ear off, and I'm like, in the moment I was like, well, this is something to do, like, so I don't, like, stand around and look awkward, like someone's talking to me. And basically he just, like, followed me around, like, the whole night, and whatever, I was, like, entertaining it, I guess. And then he, like, had to go to the bathroom, and he didn't live, like, in the area, and I think, like, the bathroom, like, for the person's apartment, like, who they were having the party at, like, it was like too, like, busy or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we came back here, and he used the bathroom here, and then, like, me, him, and my roommate, we, like, sat in the living room for a while, and whatever, we're doing, like, truth or dare, like, some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And he, like, of course was doing stupid F-boy shit, and was like, I dare you to kiss me. Da, 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 da. And I was like, ew, no. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. But then I did do that.
Yeah. And then long story short,
you know, a couple hours later, I woke up in the morning, and I had 3, like, planet-sized hickeys on my neck.
It was bad,
It
guys.
was really
bad.
I
looked at her, and I was like,
it looked like someone strangled me. And like, that man branded me. Like, it was really bad.
Yeah, I literally was all like, Ari, like, he was trying to, like, mark you.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
And, yeah. And it's the fact that I, like, woke up, and I was like, yeah, nothing seems different. And then.
Yeah. It was bad.
I just can't believe I slept through all of that. My man was literally like, what happened last night? I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I had no recollection of the entire time.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
You were dead out. Mm-hmm. What a confusing time. Oh, my God. I have, like, never... Those were bad. And you guys, this was like the week before school started.
Yeah, so I had to go to class
and put, like,
cover it.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Like,
it took a while to go away.
It was like, it took a good month. A good month, and anytime my aunts or my mom would, like, call and FaceTime me, I'd have to, like, hold my hair against my neck and, like, go under the blanket. Yeah, it was bad. I caked on like 3 layers of makeup in 90-degree weather on my neck, walking to school in, like, for 20-30 minutes. Jesus Christ.
It was rough. And I was like, damn, this is actually pretty.
That was the most, like,
never
college
again.
thing. Yeah, that, like, put me off. I think after that I was like, yeah, I'm done with parties. Yeah. So one and done.
Yeah.
I hope I never see that man again.
He's in the same, like, major.
He is in the same major. But I hurt his feelings real good.
Yeah.
Because he, like, blocked me on Instagram. I'm like, okay, bud.
Oh, my God. Okay. What is I have I have a lot of experiences. I think the most humbling one that really just still sticks to me to this day is that like the first week of school, I think it was even the first day, or it was the first week, and this was back when I would still put my dollars into Starbucks, and I was like, I really want a sweet treat, but I also want a bacon Gouda sandwich. And so the business building has a Starbucks, and it was a long day, and it had been like, I guess I was having withdrawals from like working. So like, you know, when you're still like, because you haven't worked in so long and you kind of still have that NPC lines that you have to say. So tell me why it's my turn in line, and I'm excited. I'm gonna order. I place my order. I'm like, can I get? I don't even remember the drink because I haven't gone there in so long. But I order my drink, and then I asked him like, oh, like, do you guys have bacon Gouda sandwiches? And so he's like, stop laughing at me. This was so humbling.
I'm so happy you told this one, because I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
that was the most humbling experience.
Literally, that's what I was thinking about as I was writing topics down. But so he goes, oh wait, I need to check, and it was like evening time, so it was already, that's why he had to, because it was already like past afternoon. Anyway, he checks, and he comes back, and he goes, no, there's none. So like, to give context, a lot of the cashiers in that place they give off really like skater or like stoner vibes. So when they talk, it's never like full sentences. They're just very chill. So he was just like, nah, like, we don't have any. And then I think like I'm just very used to how I would talk in customer like food service, where I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, we don't have any. So tell me why I started saying that back to him.
Let's help this. Go.
Like, okay, you're the guy.
Nah, no more.
Oh, sorry, we don't have any more. When I tell you, this man literally looked he was confused. He was all like, and I was like, oh my god.
He's sitting there, he's like, she broke script. She broke script.
He was probably like, this bitch is weird. I literally go, oh, I'm so sorry. And I didn't even give any context. I was so flabbergasted at what I just done. Like, I just said sorry, and I paid, and I walked my ass to the side. I was like, I can't believe I just, like, has anyone ever, like, please tell me this is not just
actually, I just did it the other day. I forgot.
You did?
Yeah.
I think you told me.
No, did
you
I?
Did? I just go tell me.
Okay, I went to Kohl's the other day.
Yeah.
I had to pee so badly.
Okay, you didn't tell me this, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I was just stopping by, like, really quickly. I was darting to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The cashier, this older man, I'm like speeding past him, and he goes, hi, welcome in. I literally said, welcome to him. Welcome.
What did he do?
I don't know. I just said walk away. I didn't. I was like panicking. I covered my mouth.
You said welcome.
I greeted him.
And then she was like clutching her butt as she runs to the bathroom.
I'm like penguin wobbling all the way to customer service.
Move out the way.
I had to avoid eye contact with that man when I was trying to leave the store. That was crazy.
That's so okay. See, I'm rubbing off on you.
You got me good. Yeah, you got me good.
That's funny as well. Okay, that's a humbling experience.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So those are our humbling experiences that we've had. We should do one last one because we're already we're at 46 minutes. This is good.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So we have should we okay, we'll do favorite and least favorite film / book tropes.
My favorite.
We'll do top 3. Yeah.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably like a morally complex or morally like gray main character.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I feel like Well, one, I feel like it's very hard to execute.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people don't try to do that.
Yeah.
But I think when it's done properly, like Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, like you see the movie and he appears to be more good than I feel like he actually is. Like when you read the book, you understand everything that's in his head.
Yeah, why he's doing certain things.
But you see like the progression of how he's like groomed into being bad. And I kind of like it's easily like now one of my favorite books. Yeah.
This President's no apologist alert.
Stop! he just needed to meet me. Like he just
I could fix it.
I could.
Oh my god. I can't even say anything.
Yeah.
That man is...
He's a step up from other people.
Yeah.
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 No.
I totally agree with you because, okay, see, I'm about to dive into my little, like, world of Sarah J. Maas. Especially this book that I'm reading, her last book from her ACOTAR series. So, basically, the character, her name is Nesta. I just love when I hate a character, but I can't help but forgive them and start to, like, I love when authors or even, like, directors or just, like, just screenwriters, like, the way they write actors where you go into the journey with the character. Like, for example, Nesta, like, I could not stand this. This is why, like, I had such a hard time starting the book because her character was so unlikable. But there was a redeeming factor that like, even though she was unlikable, like, there was a redemption there. And I stuck around and I was able to start liking her as a character and understanding her. And that's really, like, a good trope when what even is that trope? I don't think it's a trope. It's more of like a trait in a
character.
Yeah, a trait in a book or
just complex
film.
Characters.
Yeah,
you know?
Complex characters where they're really just deep. So yeah, I agree with you on that. I think that's a really big top, like, trope. Top number one. Question mark?
It's up there.
It is up there. Yeah. Okay.
I guess this would kind of fall into the same category. Yeah, like when you hate a character and then you understand why they're doing what they're doing and you sympathize with them. So, like, you sympathize for the antagonist.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like, you don't necessarily have to like them or, like, agree with them.
So you like that in tropes. Okay.
Yeah, but it, like, makes you feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I think I'm, like, biased, though, because that's one that I think is, like, fun to write about.
Oh, okay, yeah. I could see that. I could see that. Okay, so that's your top two. Let's do, like, top one, top two. Okay, my top two, and will always just be, like, Roman Empire. Like, I do love a good enemies to lovers or lovers or friends to lovers, but in the sense that, like, enemies to lovers, because it's just so fun to read. I have to put them on the same level because to me it's so similar. When I say enemies to lovers, I never read a book and not think they're just being frenemies. You know, it's more of a frenemies thing, so that's why I think they're together. And, like, friends to lovers, I don't know, like, I always feel like it's cliche to say that now, especially because it's such a oversaturated trope nowadays.
But there's so many great ways to execute it.
There's so many different ways to execute, and I specifically love the ones that don't work out.
I know which one you're thinking of.
Yeah, and also normal people.
I really need to give it a chance.
Yeah.
I really need to pick it up again.
And I think Fleabag. Yeah.
Sort of.
I haven't watched it, but I think that can fall in the same line too.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I love the bittersweetness of just, like, not working out, and it's like I hate the feeling, but it's kind of like an addiction where it's like that. It's like helplessness. You can't even be mad because they would have just not worked out together. But you also can't help but be like, man, like, they could have, like, just them together would have been so amazing. No. And the one thing we're not mentioning, she's gonna hate it. But yeah, we were talking about One Day.
Stop.
Yeah,
I'm like not
that made
ready
me
to talk about it.
That one was great. I love how they executed that. Was good. Executed. Okay, wait, we can't
bad.
yeah, we can't like spoil, but
no
that was good
there. No one gets executed, I promise.
Okay, top 3. So your third.
I don't know. I don't know what my third would be.
You love apocalyptic, like
well, I feel like I like
sibling.
apocalyptic when it's done well. I think it's really easy to not. I like dystopian, but I feel like dystopian is like, it can really easily get shit. Like, it's like not.
It's very it's formulaic.
Formulaic. Yeah. It is. It really is. I want to be able to say that it's not, but it is.
There's really not a lot of ways it can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, done. But I will say, like, again, I say dystopian and siblings are more of like, I think you like dystopian, and because your top one and also my top one is like complex characters, we like dystopian in the sense that it focuses on the internal, like, not like what's going on with the government, but more of like the internal, like what the characters have to go through and their relationships with people. And I think we both really did like The Last of Us. That was a really good one, because it was it's an apocalypse, but it was mainly focusing on such like the importance of human connection and relationships and the complexity of everything. You know, that whole thing was a complex, because that the main character was fighting with, does he save her or does he save humanity, essentially? Mm-hmm. Which is kind of crazy.
I love it. Like the moral
that's
turmoil kind of like
you
trope.
Love. Yeah. Especially in a dystopian setting. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I would count that one.
Yeah. That one is a good one.
Oh, but I'm tied too, because like I feel like I really love like shows like Fleabag and One Day, and I haven't seen Normal People, but like probably Normal People. I find it so comforting how like sad it feels after, because they didn't end up together, or because like whatever happened.
But you know what's interesting? Sorry, I like cut you off there. I feel like it's because of the female protagonists. I feel like Fleabag and also the female Emma in One Day would be friends, because they are so
You're so
alike.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like I do see bits of myself in them.
Yeah, I think that's why you really enjoy those and find comfort in them, because they are very similar to like how you would go about things. Mm-hmm. In a sense, they're very like against the grain, and they're not super girly.
They're a little
like,
cynical almost.
Yeah, they're very they're cynical, and then I think you can see yourself in them.
Yeah.
So that makes sense why it would be.
I just love seeing, and that sounds like such a weird thing to say, I love seeing female protagonists be openly flawed. Yeah.
Because that is just true.
Mm-hmm.
It's reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they're not too caught up in like the I need
other
to get the guy, or silly little like Bridget Jones Diary type of vibe.
Yeah.
Like, there's like other things going on there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be my top 3, but that is pretty up there for me. Mm-hmm. My top 3 is I love I love a slow burn.
Me too.
Especially when it's the man just like pining after the girl.
Wait, so like he falls first, then she falls harder, or like vice versa?
More of like slow burn, because the guy just like waits for her type thing. I eat it up. Like, I just love when a man is not self-serving. I love when a man is like, I'll just wait for her to be ready for me. And I'm like, you need to stop. And the slow burn, and it just makes everything so much sweeter when it works out. And I like it when you can't tell if it will or will not. And that's how you know it's a good actress, author.
Period.
I'll sit on that. Sometimes for me, personally, like, the thing I really admire about Arie is that she can go back to back on like really heavy shit, heavy movie, heavy like audiobook, heavy this. Me personally, I need to have a buffer. I need to read about like the joys in life.
Okay, in my defense, I feel like
you go by like waves though.
I go in waves. Like I can never like a genre or like something like in a normal capacity.
You have
if
to,
I'm
like,
into
really
horror movies, I'm into horror movies for the fucking month. If I'm into depressing movies, which is what I'm into right now, I'm in like my depression movie era kick.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I can't. I have to like take a moment, and I'm like, okay, now that I cried my eyes out, I'm gonna go read about my fantasy like fairy characters who like are just with wings and just immortal. Going back to my little dream world. Yeah, it's just something about, I'm telling y'all, Sarah J Maas, like, them TikTok girls were not fucking lying, and I'm so fucking happy that I started reading ACOTAR. Y'all don't even understand, and it sucks. I'm like in a jail cell, and I'm not even a jail cell, y'all. I am in a padded room, banging the walls like. What was that noise?
I can't even begin to say how many times she has tried to convert me to this fucking book series.
Y'all don't understand.
She's literally hyperventilating right now. She's foaming at the mouth. You don't understand.
It really is like being in a padded room because I'm talking about people that don't exist. I'm talking about characters that are not even real people. And I can't be like...
Okay, that's my Hunger Games. That's how I feel about Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. No one understands how many storylines they cut out in the movie. It kills me. It kills me.
That's your karma for ACOTAR world. Oh my god. I've been trying to get her to read ACOTAR since like 2 years at this point, right?
Basically, you sent me a whole podcast. And being the good Samaritan that I am, I did try to listen to that podcast.
Yeah, it's like you can't. Well, personally, I can't. I used to not be a fantasy girl, but that really like changed me.
Yeah, you are a fantasy girl. You love your little dwarves and elves. Yeah.
And now I do not have. Whoa! You tried to slide that in. Did y'all hear that? She just tried to slide that. She thought she could slip it in. There are no dwarves and elves in ACOTAR. Okay, only high fae and Uranians.
Uranians? Like Like, are they from Uranus?
Urania.
Urania?
They're Uranian. What? Wait, I'm saying it wrong.
Uranians?
No, they're Iranian.
Iranians?
Uranian? Uranian.
You don't confuse me.
Oh my god. I can't. My man's gonna get mad. No, I'm just kidding. Just something. They're like winged himbos that are just.
They're just built.
They're built, and they just. Well, the ones that are written like main characters in the book, they're all just respectful to women and charismatic.
Yeah, that's definitely fantasy.
Yeah, it is just fantasy. I can't. Okay, here, I need to show you what they are. How would you say this word?
Don't ask me. I am dyslexic. Why are there 3 eyes? What?
No, it's ILL. Yeah. I need to find a good fan art.
Like, ask Google for the pronunciation. Ain't no way you want me to say that.
Why are these all like ugly? Why don't they draw? I need to draw these people. Oh wait, hold on. They kind of ate with this one. They cooked. They look like this. They have wings. They have wings like bat wings. Anyway.
And on that note.
All of my ACOTAR people, like, you know what I'm going on about. I'm talking about Rasan. I'm talking about Cassian. I'm talking about Ezreal. A-Z, to clarify, A-Z-R-I-E-L, not the other.
Ezrean? Okay.
Ezrean? What's Ezrean?
What?
Ezreal.
Okay.
Azriel?
I think it's Ez.
A-Z. A-Z-R-I-E-L.
A-Z?
I should learn how to say these characters' names.
That's Ezra at the start.
Ezreal. Just two girls trying to figure out how to say character names right now. Yeah. Okay, anyway. On that note, guys, we've reached an hour.
We have.
Oh, that was good. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed our podcast. Signing out is
Ari
and Kai, and this is UGIS Podcast. Bye.
Bye.